All right, this is the last homework lesson for Module 4. That doesn't even look like my name here. We're going to fix that. There. That looks a little more like an R now, I guess. I don't know. Module 4, 4th grade, Lesson 34, Eureka Math Squared. We're on page 203 and page 204. It's the last homework assignment. Whew. We're almost there. Remember, I will have pretty soon that home or study guide help, right? We'll go over a bunch of different stuff to get ready for that module test, for the Module 4 test. So make sure you check out that video. I'll go over everything I can to help you guys out. I promise. We'll get you there. We'll make sure you're ready. All right. Let's get that done. Multiply by using the distributive property. So we have 3 times 4 and 2/10. So we have 4 and 2/10, 4 and 2/10, 4 and 2/10. So we're supposed to multiply. Well, they have it set up this way. We see it 3 times. So we could add this really if you want to. But why don't you multiply it first and then add it to see if you got the right answer. All right? So, again, it's kind of crazy how they want us to do these things. But we're going to make this work. So, first we're going to go, let's wear my colored markers again. You guys know it's my favorite way to do this. We're going to go this first, and then we'll go this second. All right, so multiply the blue first. What does the blue first tell us? It tells us 3 times 4. What is 3 times 4? 12. Now, when we multiply the top, remember, we're putting that 3 over 1 times 2 over 10. So what is 3 times 2? 6, and we're over 10. So that should be our answer. So now let's add this up. 4 plus 4, 8. 8 plus 4, 12. 10, 10, 10, 10. We leave that 10 on the bottom the same. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. 12 and 6/10. 12 and 6/10. Right? We got it? Good. Let's move on. All right. Now over here, they're showing the multiplication that we already did. But let's break it down. You guys are a little advanced, so I just want to slow this down and make sure we got this. 1 second to sharpen my pencil. All right. I know, more than a second. I get it. All right, so now how we broke this down over here is just how I did it over here with the colors. This is a blue and this is a green. I realize it's a little harder to see. All right, that looks a little better. All right, so 3 times 4 plus 3 times 2 over 10. Put that 1 there. It makes life easier. So what is 3 times 4? 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 2 is 6. Our 10 stays there. So 12 plus 6/10 is 12 and 6/10. Or my class is going to do it, so I'm going to show it to you. 12, and how can we reduce this to the lowest common denominator? The smallest number we can get down here that we can divide both these numbers by the same thing. So it's an even number, and an even number you can always divide by 2. So 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. So this is what your teacher wants to see because this is everything else. If you're in my class, I want to see both of these. I want to see 12 and 3/5 also because I want you to show me the lowest common denominator. It's coming. You're going to have to learn how to do it. Why not get it in your head now? All right, down here. Do problem 2 the same way we did problem 1. I'm not helping you with problem 2. You got this. Problem 3, multiply by using the distributive property. You may draw a model to help. All right, we can draw a model. Let's just break this down. We're going to break down like this. You guys are familiar with this. So we're going to go bring these both down. 4 times 2. Underneath that, we're going to say 4 over 1 times 3 over 8. So 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3, 12 over 8. All right, so now we just got to add these two together. 8 plus 12 over 8 equals 8 and 12/8. But we can't leave this. I'm sorry. You can bet your want. We're not leaving this. This is a mixed number with an improper fraction. We can't do that. So I want to fix it here. So how many times can 8 go into 12? 8 can go into 12, right? 12 divided by 8 is 1. And then just subtract 12 minus 8 is 4 over 8. So we have 8 plus 4, 1 and 4/8. That's going to give us 9 and 4/8. Or, oh, hold on, off the screen. Sorry. We're back. Sorry. We converted this. We divided 12 by 8. 8 can go into 12 one time. And then 12 minus 8 is 4 over 8 equals, right? We have that there. So we add that together. We get 9 and 4/8, or 9 and 1/2, because we can divide 4 by 4 and you can divide 8 by 4. So you get 1/2. So this answer is going to be acceptable for the majority of the teachers out there. All right. You need to get to be able to do this, though. Okay. Show this answer. That's great. Show this answer so you get credit. And then I want you to fix it, because we can't have this as an answer and for me, because this is an improper fraction. This is a mixed number, like this whole thing. So we can't have an improper mixed number fraction thingamajigger. Like, we're not leaving that. Okay. Clean that up for me, please. So show this answer. You can write or either one of these. All right. I know I'm picky. I'm pushing. Yeah, I do these videos because I want you to be better. That's why I'm doing them. So you got to deal with me on that. All right. Fill in the blank to complete the two comparison statements that represent the equation. All right. So you guys have been doing this forever. I hope you remember it. So 40 is 5 times as much as 8. 40 is, what's that one going to be? And this says write an equation that represents 5 is 6 times as much as 9. I'll give you one. It says write an equation. You know what? We'll just do it. 54, and that's 54 is 6 times. 54 is 6 times as much as 9. Right? All right. Hey, that is it. I got one more video coming for Module 4. It will be a review to help you get ready for the Module 4 assessment. Don't stress. We'll go through a bunch of the problems. I'll help you out. I'll make sure that you're ready. All right. I'm out of here for today. I'm Mr. Short. This is Eureka Math Squared, 4th grade Module 4, Lesson 34. Go out and have a good night.